Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. The Young and the Restless Wednesday, February 5th recap, Adam crashing and burning Diane's tricky challenge. The Young and the Restless YNR recap for Wednesday, February 5th, reveals that there'll be some hints about a countdown to Adam Newman Mark Grossman crashing and burning while Diane Jenkins Abbott Susan Walters tackles a tricky challenge. At Billy Abbott's Jason Thompson place, Phyllis Summers Michelle Stafford will warn that she wants no part of this venture if he's just going to use Abbott Communications to go after Newman Media. However, Billy will insist they're going to be the anti-Newmans and run a company with real integrity, so Phyllis will think she can get Daniel Romalotti Jr. Michael Graziadei on board with that idea. At Crimson Lights, Summer Newman Allison Lanier will advise Daniel to let Phyllis down gently before she gets any more enthusiastic about him joining this Billy collaboration. Once Phyllis arrives, she'll play up what a great meeting she had with Billy and argue that Daniel really needs something new to focus on. It'll seem like Phyllis is winning Daniel over as she insists she'd do anything for her children. At the Abbott mansion, Claire Newman Haley Aaron will come over after being invited for lunch with Diane, Jack Abbott Peter Bergman and Kyle Abbott Michael Mealer. After Claire asks Jack about John Abbott Jerry Douglas, he'll beam over how wonderful his dad was as he shares some stories. Later, Diane will seem distracted as she looks around at the decor. After Diane suggests the Abbott house could use a refresh and calls it a spruce, she'll accept Kyle's challenge of selling that plan to Jack. Meanwhile, Billy will visit Jack with updates on Abbott Communications and will mention that he emailed all the financial details. Jack will seem proud of Billy and will think their father would be as well, so Billy will embrace him over all the support. At the Newman Ranch, Connor Newman Judah McKee will admit his nervousness over moving in has turned to excitement since both his parents are going to be there. That'll be music to Adam and Chelsea Lawson's Melissa Claire Egan ears. Even so, Chelsea will offer Adam a reminder that this is just a CO parenting thing, so he'll argue that it wouldn't benefit him to try and manipulate her into more. Adam will insist he's going to respect boundaries and will make a prediction about Victor Newman Eric Braden doing the same, though Chelsea 1T seems so sure about Victor. After Connor requests a visit to the main house to check on his grandpa, Adam will suggest that's a great idea. Chelsea 1T plan on tagging along at first, but Connor will think Victor would like to see their family together. Next on Wednesday's YNR episode, Victoria Newman Amelia Heinel will find Victor deep in thought, so he'll admit he was thinking about his close call and how things could turned out differently in that Ian Ward Ray Wise showdown. Victor will want to talk about the future since he won't be around one day, but it'll be hard for Victoria to even discuss it. Victoria will be adamant that Victor's going to live a long life, but there'll be some emotional moments as they acknowledge the inevitable. Once Victor mentions that the family's finally starting to accept Adam, Victoria will acknowledge that she's seen some positive things from her brother lately. That said, Victoria will feel like Adam's only behaving because his life's going well. Since Adam will still be volatile and untrustworthy in Victoria's eyes, she'll worry about Adam burning it all down if one thing goes wrong. Later, Victor will be tickled pink to see Connor, Adam, and Chelsea. It'll give Connor a chance to quiz Victor about playing the hero before he dashes off to the game room. In a moment alone with Adam, Victor will give him some instructions to downplay all the Ian drama and leave Jordan Colleen Zank out of their Newman Media coverage. Adam will assure Victor that he anticipated his orders and that it's already taken care of. Once Adam heads back to the old ranch house with Connor and Chelsea, Connor will gush over Grandpa Victor being a badass. As Connor reflects on how happy he is about this ranch move, he'll share a group hug with Chelsea and Adam. In the intricate tapestry of Genoa City, the episode of The Young and the Restless on Wednesday, February 5, 2025, wove threads of ambition, deception, and unforeseen alliances, leaving viewers perched on the edge of anticipation. Adam's Descent, a symphony of ambition and isolation. Adam Newman, ever the maverick, found his world teetering as his relentless pursuit of power began to unravel the very fabric of his relationships. His recent maneuvers at Newman Enterprises, characterized by aggressive strategies and unilateral decisions, alienated key allies. The boardroom, once his arena of triumph, transformed into a crucible of dissent. Victor Newman, the patriarch, observed with a mix of disappointment and concern as Adam's actions not only jeopardized the company's stability but also strained familial bonds. The weight of his choices pressed heavily upon him, leading to moments of introspection and vulnerability. In a poignant scene, Adam stood alone in his office, the city skyline a silent witness to his turmoil, as he grappled with the realization that his ascent might lead to an inevitable fall. Diane's Labyrinth, navigating the shadows of Genoa City. Diane Jenkins Abbott faced a conundrum that tested her cunning and resolve. The re-emergence of old adversaries and the surfacing of buried secrets threatened her newfound stability. A clandestine meeting at the Grand Phoenix unveiled a proposition, to engage in a covert operation that could either secure her position or dismantle it entirely. The proposition involved manipulating key figures within Jabot, leveraging insider information to orchestrate a takeover. Diane's mind raced, weighing the potential rewards against the perilous risks. The challenge was intricate, requiring her to dance on a razor's edge, where one misstep could lead to her undoing. As she pondered her course of action, the shadows of her past loomed large, reminding her that in Genoa City, trust is a rare commodity, and alliances are often as fleeting as whispers in the wind. Nikki's struggle, the battle between resilience and relapse. Nikki Newman confronted her own demons as the pressures of recent events nudged her toward familiar vices. The weight of Victor's battles, coupled with the strain of family discord, became an overwhelming burden. In a vulnerable moment, she found herself at a dimly lit bar on the outskirts of town, the amber liquid in her glass reflecting the tumult within. As she raised the glass to her lips, memories of past struggles flashed before her eyes, the pain of loss, the sting of betrayal, and the arduous journey to sobriety. Just as the temptation threatened to consume her, a familiar voice broke through the haze. Jack Abbott, ever the steadfast friend, had tracked her down, his concern evident. Their ensuing conversation was a tapestry of raw emotion, as Jack reminded Nikki of her strength and the battles she had already won. With his support, Nikki found the resolve to set the glass aside, choosing the path of resilience over relapse. Abby's proposition, a beacon of hope amidst turmoil. Amidst the swirling storms, Abby Newman Abbott emerged as a beacon of hope and innovation. Recognizing the untapped potential within Tessa Porter, she extended a proposition that could redefine both their futures. Over a private dinner at Society, Abby unveiled her vision, a collaborative venture that would blend Tessa's musical talents with Abby's business acumen to launch a new entertainment division under the Newman umbrella. The proposal was ambitious, aiming to create a platform that nurtured local talent while also generating substantial revenue. Tessa, though taken aback, felt a spark of excitement at the prospect of channeling her artistry into such an endeavor. The partnership promised not only professional growth but also a strengthening of personal bonds, offering a glimmer of positivity in an otherwise tumultuous landscape. Christine and Danny, echoes of a complicated past. The reappearance of Danny Romalotti stirred a cauldron of emotions for Christine Blair. Their chance encounter at Crimson Lights was laden with the weight of shared history and unspoken words. Danny, with a demeanor of contrition, sought to bridge the chasm that time and circumstances had wrought between them. He spoke of past mistakes, of moments when pride had overshadowed love, and expressed a desire to make amends. Christine, her guard up, listened intently, her mind a whirlwind of memories, the highs of their youthful romance, the lows of betrayal, and the complex web of emotions that still lingered. The conversation was a delicate dance, as both navigated the fine line between forgiveness and self-preservation. As they parted ways, the air was thick with unresolved tension, leaving the door open for future confrontations or reconciliations. Victor's vigilance, the unseen battles of a titan. Victor Newman, the indomitable patriarch, found himself waging wars on multiple fronts. Beyond the corporate skirmishes and family disputes, a more insidious threat loomed. Whispers of clandestine meetings and covert alliances reached his ears, hinting at a conspiracy that could destabilize not just his empire, but the very foundation of his legacy. In the dimly lit study of the Newman Ranch, Victor pored over confidential dossiers and intelligence reports, piecing together the fragments of a nefarious plot. The realization that a trusted confidant might be orchestrating his downfall added a personal sting to the professional threat. With steely resolve, Victor prepared to confront this shadowy adversary, aware that the battles fought in the shadows often demand a different kind of strength and cunning. A tapestry unfolding, the interwoven fates of Genoa City. As the episode drew to a close, the intricate lives of Genoa City's denizens continued to intertwine, each decision sending ripples through the community. The delicate balance of power, love, and loyalty teetered on the brink, with each character poised to face the consequences of their actions. The stage was set for future revelations, alliances, and betrayals, promising that